against Red Gwen. Yeah, apparently this deck is like the nuts. A lot of people are popping off with it, so we'll see. Will be the judge of that. We attack on odds with Katarina, so that's good. Alright, show me one drop. Sure. Prodigy's been spreading anti-Red One propaganda. Prodigy is probably one of the hardest people to talk to in LoR. Prodigy likes like 2 deck archetypes, and because he's played them a lot, he believes that anything he says on those 2 deck archetypes is the absolute truth. And like, he'll tell you like, no, this deck is completely unplayable or this deck is broken. And it's a lot like the Prodigy and it's not a lot like the 4LW and Jordan situation where he's just like, also at the same time like good at these decks, so it makes it really hard to like talk with him about it. And the shade, I mean, it's not really shade, it's just like I've said this to him multiple times, like anytime like Demacia is a thing, he's like, we could just shove 120 Demacia cards at our opponent. And he's just like, oh, we can just shove 120 Shurima cards at our opponent. And it's like, that's not how that, like, you can't just play these decks from 9 years ago and expect them to do that great. Sure. I don't think I run Flock, but I'll do this just so they can't freely block something and so my Leona can kill it. Quinn's low-key making a comeback. Yeah, it's just like some of his opinions are just like fucking wild sometimes. He like Prodigy is like the Zoomer BBG. That's kind of how I describe him. I describe Prodigy as the Zoomer BBG. I try not to have opinions, they're usually wrong. And opinions usually can't be right or wrong. Usually. Usually most of the time, sometimes. Knicks and Nets give me high fives. Alright, cool. I got this bitch off of here. I'll trade my 3-1 into your 4-3. I'll probably even trade my Leona into it. If they would have opened a Vile Feast, I probably would have blocked with Leona. Kind of a tough call, but... Hollow Dancer? Sure. We'll do this. Sure. And then, we have Saboteur to block, so we don't have to sack our Leona. To be fair though, Aatrox Kindred ended up being pretty good. No, it didn't. That deck was bad by almost all metrics. Outside of like exactly him and one other person. That deck was just bad. Like according to stats, you should have played any other Aatrox deck except for that one. The average player should have just played any deck except for that one. You have second Flock? Oh, you're so cringe. Gross. I mean, we have him dead to Decimate, so shouldn't matter. Have to draw a second Vile Feast. Mm-hmm. This is good because there's nothing to Vile Feast now. So now there's no Vile Feast targets, they're just dead. Cool. Let's go! Alright, that seemed pretty easy. Maybe Red Gwen does suck. Prodigy was right the entire all along. Ooh, honest. Red Gwen is too honest. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've seen it. I haven't gotten to play this card yet, though. That card, I'm super excited to get to play that one time. But alright, let's play some Solarian Shield Bearer. Nice, we got our Stun Hawk for the Rumble. We're just gonna hit you with our 3-2. Here's the rear guard check, and you failed. And this matchup, I think the stats say this matchup is good for us. I will be completely honest with you and say that I don't know why, but the stats do say it's favored. Sure, man. I'm glad my 3-6 made you play your 3-1. What? Why? What? Like what? How? What's the logic there? We're not gonna save this for Rumble because Rumble's gonna have Spell Shield. I was memeing, but just so if you guys are wondering why I'm not saving the Stun Hawk for it, that's why. Because it's gonna have Spell Shield, so it's not gonna get hit anyways. So we're just gonna swarm this guy down and force them to spend more mana doing stuff. Yeah, like, let's go, man. Block a 2-power unit, take 9. Like, sounds good, man. Sounds good to me, man. You know, like, we take those. What in the fuck are you doing? I'm just gonna swarm you out. Like, you can open pass into this Rumble, sure. I'm just gonna play by units and then kill you with this Leona. I don't think this player understands what's happening to them. Yeah, Rumble Vein, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's go ahead and just kill them. How does that sound? How does just killing them sound? Woo! And if they play Rumble, we can just pull it to the side. Like, I assume they didn't play Rumble last turn because they have the 2-mana spell that searches a Rumble. Oh, okay. Okay. And then your Whirling Death is the only thing that saves you here. Whirling Death saves you. You go to 2. Oh, this is double. What is this? Whirling Death single? Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, sounds good to me. Again, like, you're at 4, you're at decimate range, you're still getting like super pressured at morning light. We're chilling. Oh yeah, we're big chillin'. Yep, there's the 2-mana spell to fetch out the Rumble. And we can stun the Rumble next turn with the Morning Light. Okay, second vein. Sure. There's this. My unit is just straight up bigger than yours and has barrier. We gaming. Alright, cool. Very easy game. So this deck can pull ahead sometimes, and pull ahead it can get kind of crazy sometimes. It can pull ahead. That was a game where we kind of just like played our Daybreak units and kind of just killed our opponent down. Alright, game 3, Lurk. So game 3 against Lurk. I would assume we do really well with our... Oh my aggro, holy shit. That's a fucking hand. Yeah, I would assume we do really well with our stuns, like Stun Hawk, like leveled Leona probably just seals this game away. Not attacking on odds makes me a tad bit sad, but like, I'm not gonna cap. I'm kind of down to do this, and then if they miss lurk, just get a free kill. Damn, they always they blind Rek'Sai on one. All right, we'll trade here because it's gonna trade next turn anyways, so might as well just trade it here. No Snapdraw Swarm. Let's go. I should have played this in case it's Snapdraw Swarm, but bad player. Bad player. Bad. We have Stun Hawk. So if they don't have a 2-drop, that's actually huge because we can stop them from getting a lurk trigger here, and then we can use one later on for the Rek'Sai. Like, this is huge. If they put like Pike on top or something, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this matchup has to be really good for us. Because now, because we can also just stun Rek'Sai anytime Rek'Sai comes out. Do this. Now they can't even chump block something because of the Blade's Edge. I think I'll attack like this. That way I still have a blocker. Oh, this is really good for us. Yeah, this is really good for us. And then instead of going face, I'm just going to kill their blocker. Or I'm going to kill their unit, force them to develop into my Stun Hawk, and then depending on what they develop, we're either going to Stun Hawk or we can just Katarina and run away with the game. Like, they've only lurked once, and we know it was a Rek'Sai, so they don't have Pike lurk available to them. So honestly, this could just be a slam Katarina game. No, I think this looks pretty good. This is better into like Ruthless Predator or something. Rek'Sai's called a pack, sure. So second look at the game, and it is in fact not a. It was not a Rek'Sai lurk, so it could be a Pike. That's kind of frustrating. But we're gonna get rallies with the Reveler's Feast, so this turn's about to be humongous. Like, we do this attack, and we can basically force out the Pike early. So like we do this. We'll just do here. That way we kill off their unit. I was gonna do here to keep these like high HP, but I want these to trade. Put them to 2, and then we have Fervor later on. So if they want to Pike, they have to Pike now, and then we still just hit them for 4, play Katarina, hit them for 8. Yeah, so this is the Pike off the top. We're in a really good position here. The reason I don't Fervor there is because I'm just going to play Katarina and just like super pressure this guy. Essentially force him into blocking. And he has to forever block this Katarina. So he has to double trade here. Otherwise, he's just stuck into forever blocking Katarina, and that's not good. If they have third Rek'Sai here at all, we just have Leona and make them cry. Honestly, I think I'm going to hold this. The reason I'm going to hold this is in case they have like a 1 HP unit. I want them to have to develop it next turn. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go and pop our Daybreaks, try and level up our Leona here. Katarina. They do have a random lurk here on top. Alright, and now we can swing, and now we'll go face with this one because, sure. We'll go face with this one because it'll set up lethal eventually with the Blade's Edge. Okay, and we can just kill him here. Nice. Yeah, that matchup seemed like super free. They even high rolled. They had attack on odds, turn one blind into Rek'Sai, and it was not even close. So yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm starting to like this deck. Okay, okay. Let's see. Aatrox, Vayne, Quinn. Okay, I could see this being a rough matchup for us. Shield Bearer is pretty decent. I don't hate Shield Bearer. I don't hate Shield Bearer because we're attacking on odds, so it gives me a nice blocker on evens. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. That cannot be correct. Okay, that cannot be correct. I understand this player is only Diamond 1, and they somehow queued into us. But, like, no. No. I refuse to believe that that play is any percentile correct. Like, if LoR had a stockfish, I'd be plus 20 right now. That would have been 18 question marks, and I'd be plus 20. Like, I don't... And I just don't. Okay. This is fine. Alright, this is fine. All my stuff still kills this. They're at 12. We have 8 in hand. We could just draw the third decimate and just, like, decimate them to death. That would be pretty funny. Darken Harp. Okay. Oh, they don't... They just don't have another unit. This poor guy. This poor soul. The gap between D1 and Masters is generally huge. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the quality of players in higher ranks have just dropped because of how much easier it is to get to the higher ranks. With how much LP they just hand you for free in, like, gold and platinum. Like... I mean, can I just, like, kill you? Holy. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I mean, I don't care, man. I guess I'm gonna do this just because, I'm gonna do this so that way when they play Aatrox next turn and heal 2, our Decimate still kills them. Alright, I mean, the deck's kind of schmoving. I don't know. Like, we played one game. I played one game before this recording, and we lost because it was someone on FTR with hard control, and we still could have won. I just, like, threw the game away on the last turn. And since then, I think we're, like, 4-0. We're, like, 3-0 or 4-0 or something like that. Cool. Very pog, very pog. This deck seems to be doing great. That's all I know. This is a Brazilian list, and yeah. All right, FTR again. Let's see if this is gonna be a greedier version or if it's gonna be a hard control style version. If it's the greedier version, we should dominate. Winston's very upset. I think someone's at my door, maybe? I don't know. Don't know. Quietus, so no Vile Feast on 1. Or no Vile Feast on 2. Alright, so we're just gonna play our 2-mana 3/6. And just hit you. Okay. Yeah, ramp. So this guy is just like super ramp. So we're gonna play our 2-mana 3/6. And our pigeon. And I think I'm just going to play this and then force them to have avalanche. And then we get our Katarina. And we get Katarina down and can probably start doing stuff here with this. Basically, that play was like, we can't really do much if they just ramp a second time. So I might as well try and force them to have avalanche, right? Because if they don't have avalanche and they just go for like a second ramp or a trundle, we're like stupidly ahead. And they have exactly avalanche, it's like we still get to level Katarina, so it's whatever. Yeah, I mean, we'll just play Katarina, force out the Vengeance, but these decks usually aren't even playing Vengeance. File Feast, okay. They have second avalanche, is that what this is? If it's second avalanche, I'm gonna cry. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and swing. And not be greedy. Okay. We have enough mana for Solari, Sunhawk, and Katarina, so we're just gonna swing. And we're gonna see if they play like a big unit or anything. See what they do. I mean, I'm also down to just pass. I mean, we're gonna just play House Spider here. Because they want to play like Buried in Ice into the 8-drop. So we're just not gonna let them do that. Like, we're just gonna click the OK button a lot. And then now if they want to play the 8-drop and do 3 damage, they can. But we're gonna keep our Katarina alive. Yeah, like, we're just gonna keep clicking this OK button and then just hit you a lot. Too strong out on confident. And yeah, like they're at 5. We have lethal with Katarina Fervor. Like we just go Katarina, Katarina Fervor, and that's lethal with Blade's Edges. So yeah, so here comes some spells. Oh my god, this guy drew triple Vile Feast. You poor soul. And then now they're just dead because we're gonna play Katarina. Whee! Oh wait, no, now they're not dead because we lost 3. Oh, now they are dead because they can't even bluff keeping their unit alive, so. Yeah. Sorry, friend. Sorry, friend. You can't block Katarina here ever. Oh, no. They don't know. They don't know. Yikes. Unfortunate. Unfortunato. And that was even with that really good avalanche. Like I said, even with that big avalanche, people are be like, Mo, he's gonna have avalanche! Don't play into the avalanche! You have to realize when you just don't give a the fuck. Like just to simply put it, excuse my French, sometimes you just cannot care. And that's something that I do really well is like risk assessment, is like to not play around cards and then also to just let them play cards into you because it doesn't matter. And that's one of the spots where it just didn't matter. Because if they have exactly avalanche, you just level your Katarina and then win the game with that. And then if they don't have exactly avalanche, you just push like 6 extra damage. And you're just like miles ahead of your opponent. If you just open attack there and then they're allowed to go second ramp spell and then just get even more ahead, they're still holding that avalanche for later on. Like, you're just sad. Because now they're going to be holding that avalanche for the future. Because obviously they're going to have it in their hand, right? Like we're saying, oh, play around avalanche by open attacking. They're going to have it in the future, but now they're just going to be able to do other stuff instead if you don't pressure them. So you either have to try to apply pressure later, get avalanched even harder, or when they're already further ahead than you, or get avalanche now and then just pop the fuck off. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We gained 60 LP after losing. So I was at 55. I was at 55 LP or 50 something. I don't know. Lost. You can check the first game. Went down to like 40 something LP and then just won like 3 or 4 games in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 games in a row. I don't know how many we won. I think we just won like 4 something games in a row. Got up to 100 LP, so that was not very much time. I don't know how long. I've only been streaming for 40 minutes, so yeah, gained about 60 LP in about 40 minutes. So pretty good. Pretty good deck if I say so. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to comment down below what do you think on this deck, if you have a more refined version or if you have something similar that you've been enjoying. Let me know down in the comments below. If that's gonna be it, join the Discord, all that type of stuff. Links in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.